I think it's very important to be at Chelsea. It's the largest competition in the UK, if not perhaps the world. So if you can get here and get a garden that does well, I think it's vital to practice success.
Inchbald has had gardens at RHS Chelsea since the 1970s. This year we're very lucky to have Marcus on Main Avenue as well as Kamelia.
There are two main drivers behind the concept of the garden. The first one is the landscape around my home and the importance of that the countryside had to me when I was growing up, and then the steel movement as a process. And if you pass the organic landscape through the prism of the steel movement, you come up with a series of rectilinear blocks, mass and void, trees and rivers and the like. And so we come to the garden that you see behind me.
This is my first show garden, but I thought, if you're going to go and do it right. Just go all out and try your best. The structure of this garden is very me. In fact, everything about it is very me. I always do very soft planting in comparison when I have a garden that is very structured, which I think is quite prominent here. It's a very personal message because I just wanted a positive light and to share the positive side of Islam and Arabic culture. Because I felt if anyone could, someone whose mother is Scottish and father is Arabic and has lived in both countries, I could bridge that gap, and that's what I'm trying to achieve.
Graduates from all over the world compete here. We have 7 graduates this year, which is really exciting. It's the most we've ever had.
It's very important for me to be at Chelsea. It's self-exposure. Hopefully it will lift my career.
It all started last year really when I helped with Nicole and Daniel's garden at Chelsea. I was really inspired by the gardens themselves and also the chance of being a designer at Chelsea. And I thought, well, if Nicole and Daniel can do it first year out of Chelsea, well, why can't I?
The first time ever when I went to Chelsea in 2009 and I saw Luciano's Jubilee, I was just overwhelmed how beautiful, how well executed it was. I found out that he was a graduate of Inchbald. In 2011, I visited Chelsea again and Luciano came up with this fantastic garden. Since then, I knew that's where I want to go.
I went to Chelsea for the first time 2 years ago and actually spoke to Andy Sturgeon, who I was just passing in the crowd, and sort of just quickly pulled him aside and said, I'm very interested in garden design as a career. Where would you suggest that I would train? And he said the Inchbald, that's the place to go really.
Really inspiring for me because if the education I'm getting here is that good that you can make it to the Chelsea Flower Show, that's pretty much top of the world. Hopefully I can have the skills and inspiration to get there someday.
Getting introductions for me, for my future, the great thing about this is they have the contacts, they make the introduction, and I can take it on from there.
Well, last year I was at Chelsea, I was helping Claire MacArthur out with the big green egg.
Yes, I'm definitely going to do a garden here. Soon.
Here I am, humble little patch. It's amazing that this was halfway through the year that Tanya came in and announced did they want a garden in Chelsea, and I was like, Chelsea, the big one.
Students and graduates use Chelsea as a way of showcasing their work because most of us design private gardens, so they're closed to the public. So this is just a great way of gaining PR and raising your profile, but above all, showing off what amazing designers our graduates are.
Chelsea is a significant factor in raising your profile. You've got to get your phone to ring. So what makes your phone ring? And people knowing about you. So I hope our phone will ring. I hope that people will like the garden. I hope the judges like the garden, crucially.